Well, Kentucky is under a state of emergency because of the winter storms. That means state resources like emergency management have been activated to help communities with road issues and utilities. Governor Andy Beshear has also put price gouging laws into effect. You can report price gouging on goods and services to the Office of the Attorney General. All right, so again, we always, of course, want to mention that being outside in single-digit temperatures isn't just uncomfortable, it can be really, really dangerous.
Yeah, that's especially true for people in the metro experiencing homelessness or people anywhere around, really. WHAS11's Alex Dieterer and photojournalist Addie Hill talked to local groups dedicated to keeping people safe.
It would be my hope that all of the folks trying to tough this out on the street would come into shelter. It is extremely life-threatening right now to be outside.
Wayside Christian Mission in Louisville has waved its white flag all weekend as Operation White Flag stays in effect while the temperature stays below 35.
Even though our beds are all full, we will take open spaces such as our dining hall at night, all of our TV rooms, and we will make them into sleeping spaces. We add in floor mats with linens and so forth.
Wayside Chief Operations Officer Nina Mosley says the facility has taken in over 100 extra people this weekend.
This is life-threatening. People can freeze to death, they can have frostbite, they can lose their fingers and toes. This is terrible weather to be staying outside and living outside on the street. So it's our hope that they would all come in, and that's what makes me happy.
So Wayside makes sure to meet people where they are.
The Good Samaritan Patrol is going out twice a day now in this type of weather, and they go through a path that we have, a route that we have, mostly downtown, to look for people who are out, to encourage them to come in. They also take out coffee, food, blankets, all of those things.
And hope they can provide warmth and safety. Alex Dieterer, WHAS 11 on your side.
And we'll mention there are resources, of course, outside of the metro for those who might need it. If you live in Hardin County, take a look at the numbers on your screen. These are 3 places that you can call for assistance with shelter in E-Town, Radcliffe, and in Vine Grove. Now, I always say I know you're not watching the newscast with a pen in hand, so we're going to post these at WHAS11.com for you.
And the cold doesn't stop at the Ohio River. The Southern Indiana Homeless Coalition is operating a 24/7 warming station through tomorrow. It's at Culbertson Baptist Church on Grant Line Road. Anybody in need of a warm place to stay is welcome, even your pets. The coalition says TARC will also be providing free transportation to the shelter.
Again, we've got all of this information posted for you on WHAS11.com and in our news app. If you don't have the news app, it's a good time to download it. It's free. We send you alerts as soon as we get them, especially when snow is moving into the area.
And if you do have any photos of the snow from your yard or around your area, we do want to see those. So you can text them to the number in your screen, 582-7290. Make sure you tell us your name and then the city or county that you live in so we know where is seeing the snowfall. And you could see them right here on GMK.
And here's something that we know to be true. As the temperature goes down, house fires tend to go up. This morning, Louisville firefighters are working to determine the cause of one of the house fires that happened in the California neighborhood where one person was found dead. It happened just before 10 yesterday morning on West Kentucky Street, just off of South 16th Street. We're told there were flames in the basement and on the first floor of the house. After firefighters gained control and after multiple searches, they found one person dead inside. That fire is now under investigation. And
the cause of a deadly crash near the Jefferson-Shelby County line is also under investigation this morning. It happened around 10:30 Sunday night on Taylorsville Lake Road. Metro Police say a car was driving erratically, swerved into the opposite lane, and hit a car driven by 40-year-old Arundita Lane. Both drivers were taken to the hospital where Lane died. Police also say a child in Lane's car was taken to Norton Children's with injuries. Details on that child's condition have not been released.
And today is, of course, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. The bitter cold is not expected to stop the 52nd annual MLK motorcade through downtown Louisville. That event has already started at 5 a.m. with an MLK birthday celebration and roundtable discussion at King Solomon Baptist Church. The motorcade itself is expected to start at 10:30 at 28th and Broadway. We'll let you know, of course, if weather impacts any of that.
And the Muhammad Ali Center is offering free admission today to honor Dr. King. You can visit from 10 to 5 and all exhibits are included. The center will also have a screening of Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech at the top of every hour. Plus, there's going to be a student panel on Dr. King's message and professional development sessions for teachers.